my keys to Bitcoin success, my friend. We just saw a massive drop. Bitcoin went all the way down to like 91,000. All the alts, ETH, Solana, everything was going way down. So when that happens, that doesn't faze me at all, because I sit on cash. I have cash savings to spend on my cost of living, food, gas, things like that. So when those crashes happen, personally, that doesn't bother me. I look at that as a great opportunity to buy more at a very low price, because you want to know where we're at in the market cycle. And obviously that's always up for debate. But all the studying I've done in the last 9 months, all the studying I've done, especially by guys like Alex Becker, Crypto Rover, Chris Johnson, a lot of these guys have millions in Bitcoin in the markets, in crypto and alts. So they have a lot to lose, and they study and they study and they study, and they're smart. So I study those guys, and I check the X timeline, and I think we're very bullish. I think the market's going to continue to go very high. I think Bitcoin could see 200K this year. I try to be more conservative. That's just my take, my preference. Because if I'm more conservative, even if I think we'll go higher, I won't be let down. Like, I don't have some unrealistic expectations that Bitcoin's going to 1 million. I mean, a lot could happen, but I think that's very unrealistic. So my take is like 180, 175, 200K over the next year or so. Anything could happen. There's always so many different plays, so many different factors, but I'm extremely frugal, extremely self-disciplined. I worked really hard for a long time, where I was saving and not spending much, and buying Bitcoin and just saving. So I'm in a position now where I have a lot more freedom. You don't even need to have a ton of Bitcoin to have freedom. It's all about your cost of living compared to your amount of money that you have, right? So Bitcoin's going higher. Very confident in that. I look forward to seeing it. Right now it's like 102. I think we're going to go, like I said, we're going to go a lot higher than that. I personally have some Solana as well. So that's like a very short-term savings. When that goes up, that goes to like 400, then I double my money and I can sell some or pull out depending on where I'm at. But my Bitcoin intention is to keep my Bitcoin for the long run. Like keep Bitcoin at all costs. Do not sell unless it's absolute necessity. I'd even go homeless before I sell my Bitcoin. I'd, ask people for money. I'd take out loans. I'd, go sell something, figure out a way to keep your Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the most lock. It's going to be it's going to be worth $1 million one day per coin. So you do the basic math. If you have 0.25 Bitcoin worth, Bitcoin's 1 million, that's like, what is that, 250K? Just in a matter of years, maybe 4, 5, 6 years, maybe 8 years at the longer rate. But you got to study Bitcoin so you understand what you have in your hands. And don't listen to stupid opinions about Bitcoin. Anyone that hasn't studied Bitcoin, they're not going to understand what it is. So they're going to tell you stupid shit. That's why I've listened to the Bitcoin Standard. I've read the Bitcoin for Dummies. I've checked all these guys on X, watched all these videos on YouTube. Like I mentioned those names. Do your research, do your studies. You get your conviction of what you're holding. That'll make the journey a lot easier, my friend. And I hope this has been helpful. Be sure to subscribe.